Logan, and joining me this evening is my son Jayson.
Yes, it is.
And our buddy John, who hasn't been on the channel in a while. Hi, John. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, everyone.
Tonight, we're going to do a watch party for Disney-era Power Rangers. John and I went through a lot of permutations of this idea. We could not decide what Power Rangers we were watching. It started with, like, an episode of every series going all the way up, and then it turned into let's just do Disney era. So we're going to do this in a couple of parts. I don't know when part 2 will come out, but when we have another night where Austin and I aren't doing anything and John is available, we'll come back and we'll do the rest of Disney era Power Rangers. By the rest of, I mean we're just doing 2 episodes for each season. This does not preclude us from eventually doing whole longer marathon streams for these shows if we really want to. I also thought it might be cool down the road to do one for just the crossovers. So we're not going to do crossovers tonight. I did put out feelers to see what episodes people wanted us to watch from these shows, and we did take a couple of requests, but people were asking for specifically the Ninja Storm crossover in Dino Thunder, and I didn't want any show to get extra real estate because of the crossovers, and that's why I ultimately chose not to go for that. And I also tried not to pick episodes that I've personally done in marathon streams before, or mini marathons, because we have done a few things like this with Power Rangers even past Morphin Mania. You and I did a Dino Thunder stream with somebody, I think.
Did we?
Like a year or two ago, or maybe it was just after JDF passed. I can't remember. And that's been 3 years now, which is nuts.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, his birthday was yesterday, I think. So oddly timed.
Yeah.
And we are doing a Dino Thunder, in 2 Dino Thunders tonight.
And we'll cap it all off with the Turbo movie.
John, what is your obsession with watching that as often as humanly possible? This is a thing with John. He just always wants to watch the Turbo movie.
I bring it up a lot because it's funny. I've only actually watched it like twice this year.
This year. And he keeps forcing people to watch it on Discord.
Yeah. That's the 2 times that I've watched it.
Well, Tyler, we'll try to get into the episodes real quick then. He says he has to get up early, so he doesn't know how long he can stay, which is code for moving along, fellas. John, it's nice to see you, man.
It's good to be back. I've had Power Rangers on the brain for a while lately. Mutual friend of ours is real big into this and Sentai, which helps keep the interest and keep me watching. And actually, I just started watching my first Sentai. I'm not going to pretend that I can pronounce it, but it's the one that Samurai is adapting.
Oh, cool.
I'm not watching Samurai.
When you get a chance, watch Die Ranger. That's my favorite.
Oh, cool, yeah.
That's the one that no season of Power Rangers really uses, but the second season of Mighty Morphin uses a lot from it.
Yeah.
Because that's White Ranger, right?
Yeah.
That's also, isn't that the Thunder Zords?
Mm-hmm.
I've only watched a few episodes here and there of 2 or 3 Sentais, but of the ones, I've dabbled, maybe more like 4 or 5, but of the ones I've seen, the one I like the most is the one that, and I can't remember the name of it either.
Mega Ranger?
But it's the one that Space is based on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch, I want to finish the one that I'm watching, and then I want to watch the one that Super Mega Force is based on, the pirate one.
I'm curious about that one,
Is that because you like Turbo, a Power Rangers movie? You just like pirates in Power Rangers? I will give that movie one thing. It actually uses pirates.
No, so in all seriousness, Turbo is an awful movie. What frustrates me about Turbo is I love those suits, and they are utterly wasted in both that movie and the show.
Yeah, that is true. I think Sentai would be a really great thing to do blind commentaries on. I think it'd be really easy to talk over and react to first time out. And I don't know if there would be any interest in that. But I have kicked that around, John.
And if it helps, Tubi has a bunch of them right now. Mostly classic stuff.
I didn't know that.
They have... I know they have Zoo Ranger, which is Mighty Morphin.
Right.
And a bunch from that era.
And that's not even the one I'd want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, we could
fine,
dabble.
we
We could jump around. It is a little boring.
Yeah, the only thing of that I'd be interested in is just the original Green Ranger arc.
Oh, and the
Oh, sure, you could do like the Green Candle stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the I can't remember the name of it, but the one that Lightspeed Rescue is based on. That one's.
Oh, that is Go 5.
Go 5. That's a good one too.
Oh, okay.
There's a really creepy episode that I watched. That's pretty good.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into these. The first thing we're going to watch is, of course, a couple episodes of Ninja Storm. And, John, I got to ask you, why have you been going through Ninja Storm?
Because I've never finished it.
Okay. I could never get into the show.
It's, so, I don't love it.
It's a comedy season.
It's not...
I didn't get it.
It's not bad. But it's not great. It feels like a growing pains because there's a lot of the stuff that I like from like RPM or SPD here. You know, the characters that don't necessarily always get along. They're the last choice you would think for a Power Ranger. I like the ninja idea. You know, ninjas are cool. Power Rangers are cool. Put them together. I like Shane as the Red Ranger. I like the Green Ranger suit.
Do you like the guinea pig?
You like the Green Ranger suit, yeah.
That's in the board game, right?
No, because it looks awful. So it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I think its worst issue is pacing, because like immediately we're in Thunder Ranger territory, and then not long after that, you know, Samurai Ranger. So we don't get any time to let those things breathe.
Yeah.
Well, and this isn't talked about a lot, but it's kind of interesting that we finally did a Power Ranger series with Ninja flat out in the title, since the Ninja idea had been a part of Power Rangers substantially in Mighty Morphin and in the 95 movie, and then ultimately you end up with 2 shows that have Ninja in the title.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ninja Steel.
Was it Ninja Steel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything after RPM is, I know a little here and there.
Well, someday maybe we'll watch some other random things together,
yeah.
John. You see some stuff. We'll do one of these for Neo Saban, and we'll all just shake our heads and be sad, or we'll just put a bunch of like the one good show.
What is the one good show?
Well, I mean, I guess there's some stuff in Ninja Steel that I don't mind, but I like Beast Morphers, at least the first season.
Yeah.
The first half.
I don't count that as Neo Saban, but
Why not?
because I feel like Beast Morphers, Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury, it's like its own era.
Okay, but I mean,
Is that not Hasbro?
Yeah.
Well, Hasbro couldn't have had anything to do with the initial development of it, which
Right.
is why I still consider it Neo Saban.
But also, we don't count friggin' Wild Force's Disney era, but Disney had a lot to do with that series. So.
See, I've always thought we should.
Yeah.
But this wasn't my decision. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I know next to nothing about this show. I mean, like, I've seen a couple episodes.
It's very funny.
I remember the bad guy's name is Lothor.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
He's hilarious.
The first episode we're going to watch is I Love Lothor. That's episode 20.
That's the name of the episode, guys.
Yeah, I love Lothor. It's episode 20 of Ninja Storm, and all of these are available on the official Power Rangers channel on YouTube. You don't have to pay anything to watch them, which is part of the reason that I like doing Power Rangers content, just because it's really easy for everybody to follow along. All right, John, are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull the timer up so that people can clock into this if they need to.
I have mixed thoughts on Lothor. I like that actor because it's the same actor that plays the guinea pig. But I do think he's a little too comedic.
That's why he's nobody's favorite Power Rangers villain.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments is going to be like, hey, he's my favorite, and then I'm going to sound like I'm mean.
Oh, don't worry. I'll probably get a lot of flack when we get to SPD. I think the villain in that sucks.
Oh, you know, I said...
Okay, we're going to have to argue about that.
No, I said there was some Ninja Steel I liked. I was thinking of Dino Charge. I liked the start of Dino Charge.
You liked the start of Ninja Steel, too. You said you liked things about Ninja Steel, but...
I watched more Dino Charge, though.
Dino Charge... Because Ninja Steel is the one with the, like, game show.
I thought Dino Charge did the game show thing.
I didn't... I think that was Ninja Steel.
Oh.
This is why we got to do the Neo Saban and
they all run together.
It's been
honestly.
too long. Yeah. Anyway,
no, I love Grum, and he's like my favorite Power Rangers villain ever.
Is he really?
And he's
the correct answer.
I'm
is
sorry
Grum,
in advance.
And then Mesogog.
Yeah, I don't know his.
Yeah,
whole thing,
I'm with Cap on this one.
His whole thing in the first episode, at the end of that episode, I think is like one of the best things.
There are moments where I like John more than my own son. All right, here we go. We're going to get right into it.
I like his design. I don't know.
Make sure you're watching I Love Lothor. It's episode 20 of Ninja Storm, and it's blind commentary. It's watch party. We're going to watch it and say things. Here we go. Does everyone understand the concept?
We're going to comment.
Please,
and Airy.
Please press play right now.
I also have to throw out Ivan Ooze, one of the best villains in this entire franchise.
Sure, and I've always said he could have been a full season big bad. It would have been great.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this theme song, Dad?
So, what's funny is I've seen so little of this show that I never even remember what the actual theme song sounds like, because I've heard this mostly in a YouTube video song with a guy that sang everything up through Megaforce. Was that Pellic?
Yeah.
And I've listened to that a lot. I really like his rendition. So these voices are weird to me because I'm not used to hearing it like this.
Yeah, you're used to Wild Forest.
Wild Forest.
I think this theme for me kind of is reflective of this entire show. It's not bad, but I don't really love it either. It's just fine.
It sounds like a toy commercial, and I realize it's Power Rangers, but
but
it really sounds like a toy commercial.
So
she just said, "I'm a girl." Hello, I'm a girl.
I didn't get a good look at her, but I think it's the one with like the blue things on her head. That's the reporter from Dino Thunder.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Yep, she's in Dino Thunder, and then Connor is in parts of this show, though he's not like a major character.
Well, yeah, his brother went to this ninja academy, as we will find out in Dino Thunder. This show also does that weird thing that kind of annoys me at the beginning, where 2 out of 3 of them don't believe Power Rangers are real.
Oh,
and I'm like, but you go to a ninja academy.
It's always weird how we bounce back and forth with that in Power Rangers, where sometimes they're sort of urban legends, and I don't understand how. With all the televised Megazord battles. Do you remember this in Space, Jayson, when the Ninja Turtles show up, and they're like, Power Rangers, we didn't think you guys were real. And the Power Rangers are like, we didn't think you were real either. And I'm like, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, and then I forget what this is. The Time Force has a Time Force crossover, right?
Say again.
Well, because this season does the crossover with Time Force, right? Or is it Wild?
This season doesn't have a crossover.
Does it have any crossovers?
No.
But yeah, Wild Force would have been the season before this, and I don't.
Okay.
I don't know if it has one with Time Force outside of Forever Red.
It does, yeah.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, because in Forever Red, Cole knows.
Oh, it's referenced. That's
it is
right.
referenced, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I always forget about Wild Force for some reason, because it's Wild Force that does the crossover with Time Force.
Yeah,
because that has a really fun dynamic with the Yellow Ranger and Eric.
Now, from what I've seen of the show, I feel like this is one of those shows with a not great overall premise and villain and everything, but an okay cast.
Yes.
It's one or the other. You can only pick one. You can only pick a good script or like good lore and a good show or good actors.
Unless you're SPD and RPM, they both have both.
Yep.
But they're the only shows that really have. I mean, Dino Thunder, I love their cast, but their premise is basically just Mighty Morphin again.
Yeah,
it's like I like that because that's what I grew up with. But that's a pretty nostalgia bait season.
Oh man,
and like, it's my favorite in a lot of ways.
Are they gonna use it on Zed?
I love this monster. This mouse monster is awesome.
I might be biased, but I'd also say I think Time Force has both.
Time Force is mixed.
That's true.
But it's mixed. Like, I love Jen Scott's actor as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that girl can act, man. She's so over the top. I feel mean saying that.
fair.
She seems like a delightful human being, but she is over the top.
And I think
she's trying to be so unlikable for no good reason.
Lightspeed Rescue is hit or miss. It has some very meh episodes, but some like really good ideas and a good cast.
Nicholas Bodo, why do people not think Power Rangers is real? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
My thing with Lightspeed, I haven't seen a lot of that show, but the main one that always sticks out to me is just Carter. I think he's great, and everyone else is just serviceable.
Oh no! Oh god, I don't want to watch this episode.
Well, I'm going to read this comment from Dan's Den. This episode holds a special place in my heart because I watched it at a Greensboro camp with my 2 cousins. I thought that said Goosebumps camp at first. Is this another Love Potion episode, folks?
I think so.
Yes, the best way to portray a Love Potion, John, is with a fisheye lens.
Yep.
Yes. So this is further than where I'm at Ninja Storm, but the lead up to, because I'm right at I think where the Thunder Rangers come back.
Not a
Cam is like really unlikable.
This is like every Mighty Morphin episode in one.
I hate this. Except for the mouse. The mouse is cool. But you guys gotta understand, I hate food fight episodes. I hate them.
That's fair.
I also want to leave. I don't know. I'm laying it on thick. But
I think Tori is probably the weakest actor in this cast.
I'm sorry, what are you trying to say, John?
I think Tori is the Blue Ranger is the weakest actor in this. She's clearly trying to hide an accent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is clearly true. Because they're in New Zealand now, and I feel like New Zealand, even over Australian, is a really tough accent to hide.
Yeah.
But do you remember the main kid in the '95 movie? Do you remember his dad with his Australian accent that he's trying to hide?
Oh yes, no, that dad's hilarious.
That one's legendary. Where he goes, in about 10 or 12 years. You're clearly an Australian man. Yeah. Stop it. And in fact, that's a guy that you can tell is Australian just looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even need to talk. I know he's not from here. Stop it.
I feel like we're watching Smallville.
That's just because you're hanging out with me.
No, this feels like a Smallville episode, though.
This whole time I've wanted to go. A
television studio.
The power of television.
There's only one.
That is one thing that I think stops Lothor from just being awful. Is this actor is amazing.
You can tell he's having a great time, John. But it's like they're going out of their way to make him as unmenacing as possible. Like, if that was my bad guy, I wouldn't even feel the need to morph.
It doesn't help that there's just, like, Bulk and Skull music over him, like, every time we see him.
And, because I have seen the finale of this show. It's weird because we have to do that thing when we get to the finale is they have to sacrifice their powers to stop him. And it's just like, yeah, but he wasn't like this for 90% of the season.
So, like, suddenly he's scary. He's like, oh, no, here comes Lothor.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And
that's cool.
Like I said, I like the Samurai Ranger suit. Cam starts the season really unlikable. He kind of has this whole, like, I'm better. He feels like a prototype for Sky from SPD. But the guy that plays Sky is a better actor.
This is hilarious. Okay, this might turn around.
Yeah.
Look, it's I Love Lothor. So, John, I found another reason the Blue Ranger is not a very good actress. Did you see how she stood there and let the foot soldiers take her?
Yeah.
It's like, there's 18 of them. How aren't you seeing any of them coming? He's just there. Oh!
Why didn't you morph?
Yeah.
Why does he have the Monster Energy logo on his face?
Wow, she's getting a lot to do.
Look at that guy. He has the Monster Energy logo on his face.
Oh my god, that's true. But yeah, the girl from Dino Thunder, I'm surprised she's got as much screen time here as she does. Like, I knew she was in this and was one of
He looks
Lothor's
dead
hench
inside.
girls, but I didn't expect her to do this much. Oh, it's kind of fun they're trying to make it look like a period sitcom.
Oh yeah, because it's I Love Lothor instead of I Love Lucy.
Yeah, you just got that?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
I got that's why they did it, but I didn't know that they'd go as far as to go black and white with it and do those hairdos and this is fun.
There he is.
And now it's time for a PS1 game.
This is just this doesn't feel like the season to do this.
It feels like exactly the season to do this.
Yes. What was that?
This is the sort of premise you do in the middle of a comedy season.
That was the weirdest. It cut.
Well,
like,
no, I don't
twice.
mean like with the comedy. I mean, this whole season is about basically two ninja clans fighting each other, and we're doing like sitcom stuff.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be about?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Well, because Lothor is.
What is my choreography?
Wasn't he a former student of the guinea pig? Or something.
Who, Lothor?
Yeah.
I want to see flashbacks of that. Could we please stop just looping this music and let it go on longer? Like, it's like every bad NES game. Stop it.
Well, and what's really funny too is the pilot never shows their sensei getting turned into a guinea pig. He just suddenly is one day.
Oh, I didn't realize it was like a Splinter thing.
No, because it's the same actor for Lothor and the sensei.
You're right.
So he gets turned into a gerbil or to a guinea pig when Lothor invades their school.
Okay, but see, I didn't even realize it was like a character that got turned into that. I mean, it's Power Rangers. Like, it could have been a space guinea pig. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or it could have been a guinea pig that had like, I don't know, artificially created sentience. Like, I don't know. Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've got a freaking mouse monster here, dude.
Yeah, no, he was human for like 5 minutes.
This is pure evil.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was genetically engineered. Like, it could have been anything.
That person just didn't hide their accent.
Wow.
Dan's Den, what was Cap going to say about the Blue Ranger? No, I said it. She just stands there and gets kidnapped. It's hilarious. I want an energy drink.
Yeah.
I'd be really curious to see who the like villain of this Sentai is.
Why is she stuck to a cactus?
Wow.
That was really easy.
Yeah, look how resourceful she is. I didn't think she'd ever get out of those bonds. Even if she had been tied up more properly, that was the weakest, most plastic-looking cactus. Like that set piece.
Yeah.
You could just break that and get off of there pretty easily. Nicholas Bodo, speaking of Smallville, oh, they do the ha this early. Boy, Disney seasons love their ha when you're morphing. Speaking of Smallville, looking forward to your watch through of Smallville post Gunn Superman. I mean, I don't know how much having seen that will really inform our commentary, but yeah, we've got 3 more left, John.
Yeah.
And the one I'm 9 and 10, I'm dreading a bit, but
the mouse monster.
Ha!
Oh, and now you morph.
Took you. Ranger's pretty cool. John,
You can tell this takes place in the early 2000s.
you know what this fight has been missing?
What's that?
I want that through the entire fight. Dan's Den, it's a straight up sitcom just like Classic Power Rangers. Well, except Classic Power Rangers was... yeah, I mean, it was sitcom-y, but then they tried to make it feel like a, soap opera for kids at the same time.
Yeah.
It had its like funny, like it had like the Bulk and Skull stuff. But especially by season 2, like Zed is not a funny villain.
No, but then eventually he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's got the sitcom sections.
Yeah.
And then it's got the dramatic Power Rangers sections.
What? They can do that?
And then they tried to make it feel like a more of a teen drama by Zeo, where they would do like a special episode on Power Rangers. Yeah, I didn't know their helmets opened up like that.
I forgot about that. Maybe just hers, because hers like
no,
is
they
the
all do
shape.
That.
They all do it.
Do they all do it?
Yeah.
See, we can't complain about 17 anymore, because look, they did it here. We can, though. And we will. Well, that's Sentai footage.
Mm-hmm. What?
I do really like these suits.
They're fine.
Some are better than others, but like I really like the
I don't know why they're all different.
Blue Thunder Ranger.
Yeah, I do think it's interesting how dissimilar they are. Like, they do feel like they could come from different seasons almost.
So, at least in universe, you have the 3 Wind Rangers, which is the ones that we start with, the red, blue, and yellow. Navy and his brother are from a different ninja school, the Thunder Clan. So I assume their suits are supposed to reflect that. And
a heart just popped on my shoulder. It was weird.
her facial expression is amazing.
I do think, and I don't remember these characters' names real well because I haven't seen a lot of the show, but I do think the Green Ranger in this show is like a top tier Power Ranger actor.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's quite good. What I've seen of this.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I holding this?
This better not be a rerun.
Oh wow, look at that Earth. Oh wow.
John, Lothor is like Mojo in this episode.
He's like this in pretty much every episode.
Really? But I mean, like, with the TV stuff and all of that. Does he usually do that stuff?
Oh, no, the TV stuff is...
Because he's like X-Men's Mojo.
Yeah, I can see that. No, like I said, this feels like a growing pains of, like... There's a lot of the stuff that you'll see in later Disney seasons, but they haven't perfected it yet.
That's a freaking Beetleborg Zord! I'm sorry, John, I didn't mean to talk over you, but I couldn't believe that Zord.
Oh, you're fine.
But it makes sense that it's growing pains, because this is the first Disney era season.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm seeing, like, tropes and character things that Disney will do again in other seasons, which is better.
Yes.
Like, I mentioned this earlier, but the Green Ranger, the actor is really good, but his character feels like the prototype for the Blue Ranger from SPD.
I can see that.
Because they don't mention in this episode, but the guinea pig mentor is his dad. And so for the first few episodes, he has this like big chip on his shoulder that he should be a Power Ranger. And...
Except his dad's not dead. So... Like the Green Ranger's dad. I mean, I don't know. Maybe being turned into a guinea pig and dying is like the same thing, but
Dan Sten says to what I was saying earlier, yeah, that's fair. Class of Power Rangers was a bit more messagey / dramatic, whereas Ninja Storm was often just straight up bananas. You know what this feels like to me, Jayson?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really what I want from Power Rangers, but I should give it more of a chance based on this. It feels like what Turbo ought to have been.
Mm-hmm. It is better than Turbo.
Am I wrong? Because Turbo was, in the way he's describing it, just straight up bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like, what if everything was silly and ridiculous? I mean, Power Rangers
from what little
ridiculous. But I just mean, what if we took none of it seriously?
Oh, what do you think?
From what I do know about Turbo, that Sentai Car Ranger is more of a parody Sentai, so they're stuck with some of that stuff. And
yeah, but what's weird is there's a lot of action in that is just badass looking.
Yeah,
like they've got some great action in that Sentai footage.
No, I really want to watch Car Ranger because I've heard it's nuts.
Jayson, I haven't looked real deep at this set. No, it doesn't. In fact, I think that is by definition not food. Is she trying to fake an accent, or is she just New Zealand in the show?
I think she's trying to hide an accent because...
Not in that scene.
Yeah. No, that's what I said. I think she's probably the worst of them just because...
Just because of that, yeah.
So yeah,
no, because I don't know if they ever mention where this is, but it feels like California.
I'm like California. I was holding Lothor to like, relatively scary Power Ranger standards, like villain standards. But if I spend a little bit of time with the show, I might come to love Lothor. I think it's possible.
Not a good love spell episode at all.
Well, apologies to the person that requested it.
There's only...
I thought
think
it was
a fine
okay.
episode, but... Like, I like the TV stuff and everything, but I don't like love spell. There's only one good love spell episode, and it's the one in, like, first season Buffy. Maybe it's second season.
Tyler Zias, are all the seasons in California? No.
No.
Well, let me ask you this. If we're on Earth, is it usually California? Because, like, Reefside is.
Is Reefside?
I think.
Yeah.
Isn't that just another town in California?
I thought.
I'm actually not sure about this now.
I don't know. No, because a lot of times they'll just say a city, and then not be specific.
Yeah, like, we know Angel Grove is supposed to be California, but beyond that...
I don't think SPD is.
Oh, man. I don't even know.
No one knows where any Power Ranger takes place, unless it's, like, actually off-planet. All right, let's get into the next one. We're going to watch Sensei Switcheroo. Is Lothor and the guinea pig going to cross brains, John? Or are they going to switch minds? Is that what's going to happen?
Right premise, wrong people is my understanding.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen this episode, but I know a little bit of what happens.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not a genius. It says Switcheroo. That's immediately what you'd expect, right?
There's a Mighty Morphin episode about this, too. It sucks.
Oh.
Well, we'll see if this one sucks less. Episode 23 of Ninja Storm. And I'm trying to give this a fair shake. I certainly... So, I thought the Lothor stuff was actually fun.
Yeah.
We were talking over it, obviously. But the Ranger action stuff at the end wasn't bad.
No.
Yeah.
Like that stuff was cool.
It became a completely different show.
It did, yeah, but that's Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I didn't... I don't mind the Zords. They're kind of cool looking Zords.
Mm-hmm.
I would have played with
Well,
those
it was
kids.
weird because they have 3 Megazords because they have 3 teams of Rangers. The main team didn't even summon theirs.
Yeah.
And they have a really cool sequence, too. Like, the Red Rangers is like a falcon, and it's an airplane that turns into the Zord. And then Blue is a dolphin, I believe. and it's like a submarine turns into the Dolphin Zord.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. Deep.
The other
in
big
the
problem with this is around the time where, at least from memory, I really start to notice when the Sentai is using CGI for the Zords.
Yes. That has driven me nuts forever now.
Yeah. I remember, so a lot of the Disney era I've seen that I saw as a kid was stuff that I just got on VHS tape. I thought it was so different to have the guy be the Yellow Ranger, because I don't think we'd done that before here. But apparently that's just common in the Sentai.
Yeah.
Well, we know that because the original Yellow Ranger was a boy in the Sentai. That's
yes.
like famous.
Do you know what his name is in the Sentai?
And his name is Boy. That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that I think it's the Blue Ranger is named Dan.
It's weird how all the establishing shots of buildings are exactly what they are in Dino Thunder. Like, you can tell they're using the exact same crew. They're going to do their setups exactly the same way.
He's not even trying to fake that accent.
Why did all these New Zealand people move to California? Allegedly. At least your dad's still around as a guinea pig.
But John, at least Sky from SPD doesn't have to tell sitcom jokes. Like,
no, when I made that point, I think Sky is better. This is like the prototype, and then they perfect it with Sky.
Yeah.
But I just think the actor's pretty convincing.
Yeah. No, my issues are more just with his writing.
Well, and like I said, I haven't spent any time with him, so I might not feel that way after several episodes, but...
Yeah, for sure.
But he has an earnest quality to him. Tyler, if we're counting them, I think the Yellow Alien Ranger was a boy. Is that true?
That's true.
That's
that
true!
I've never seen that stuff. But the DVDs that I bought include the Alien Ranger stuff.
Well, it should.
That always just makes me laugh.
End of season 3.
That always just makes me laugh. They see a clearly ninja-themed season and go, aliens.
No, I've complained about this 100 times, John, but the whole Alien Rangers as a separate show thing, like listed that way on wikis and stuff, irks me. I hate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I've complained about this a lot recently. They should have just done Die Ranger.
Because, like, that was a 10-episode season if it's a season. And, like, yeah, they changed the name in the intro, but...
The theme song is so funny because they just changed the one word.
Well, yeah, but it's not as funny if you were watching it when it was on, and it's just the rest of the season, though.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
It's only funny because they tried to sell it later as a season. It's not, though. But also, they shouldn't have been so generic to call the Equestrians the Alien Rangers. And it's especially silly later when we know that there are a bunch of other planets with Rangers. Like, what, are the Triforians also the Alien Rangers? They're aliens!
No, because...
Okay, he didn't test this...
And I don't know the back half of Mighty Morphin super well. I mostly know, like, the first season. It is baffling to me... Because they do the ninja suits, the ninja power stuff, and then they adapt the Ninja Rangers and make them aliens. Like, why didn't you just use that?
Yeah, that's true, although they did pull from a Sentai that had ninja suits for the mid-morph suits. Right, Jayson? Or was that ours?
I think that's all our stuff.
The mid-morph suits in the ninja stuff in Mighty Morphin.
Oh, yeah.
Is that from a Sentai?
No.
Oh, is that ours?
Yeah.
Well, then you're right, John.
I think so.
No. So this... I already love this. They're dubbing over the Red Ranger actor.
Yeah.
When we've switched minds in prior Power Rangers episodes, is this how we've done it, Jayson? I think it is. Where well, I guess we didn't do it with Billy and Kimberly.
No, we didn't. They don't dub over.
That makes no sense, but then children will understand what's happening.
I'm fine with it because that is amazing. This is already off to a better start than the last episode.
Yeah, except I want it to be the guinea pig and Lothor. I'm trying really hard not to sound New Zealand. Maybe if I go as Valley Girl as humanly possible. If I just elongate all of my syllables. Americans say vowels like this. Everything she says makes me cringe. Now she's cringing. I think he's also from New Zealand. Are all these Power Ranger actors locals?
Oh God!
No.
They put that on
It
television.
can't
John.
move its body properly because they can't render it.
Also, who gave him a tiny skateboard and made him a little skate park? How does the
And
guinea
gave him
pig
a
have a
helmet.
mini skate park?
Who gave him a CGI skateboard?
Who gave him a tiny skateboard? Oh yeah, that looked like it was part of what you were doing.
I do like these foot soldiers. I think they look pretty cool. I forgot to message you, but I did read some of that Prime book that they're doing now. I think I'm with you. It's just
I can't get into it, man.
It's too not Power Rangers.
Yeah. It just reads.
But I bring that up to say I would love a comic doing this season and giving it that like go treatment.
A lot of people want that for some of these seasons, and the problem is they just wouldn't sell.
Yeah.
So like they did, I think the best they could with it in doing some one-offs, some like graphic novels, like Time Force got its own, and
yeah, I need to read that still.
And the Psycho Ranger one.
The Psycho Ranger one, and then like Power Rangers Unlimited did several things, going back and doing origins for different parts of seasons, which was cool.
Yeah, I know there's one comic where they established that one of, if not the first Power Rangers team is the Die Ranger suits.
But yeah, Prime just reads like somebody's fanfic. I don't know.
I had that hard. Especially when you get into the later issues.
Yeah, I haven't read past the first couple.
I was like, I'll give this like up to the first.
And I disliked that enough. I couldn't bring myself to buy that either.
Yeah, I still kind of want to read that just because I think it's so cool that somebody remembered that exists, but I don't love that status quo.
No. That setup is just dull.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because I love
least...
what Melissa Flores did in her run that ended the thing. Now, I haven't read the very end of it. But like all the Zed Ranger stuff and the Mistress Vile stuff, like she has a lot of fun with all the toys in that Mighty Morphin box. And then I can't believe
at the very least could we
that
have made up
she's
the
the
team
one that
of
reboots
like
it the way she's rebooting it. I'm sorry, what, John?
Yeah. At the very least, you could have at least kept me more interested, even if I don't like that status quo. If the team was people that I already knew and cared about. Like, I like Lauren in theory, but it's a character from a show that nobody likes and 6 original characters.
Yeah, is everybody else original?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how you do that. Like, and it was pitched as we're gonna take all these pieces from different things and mix them all together, and that's apparently not what it's been. But more than that, the one other time we kind of tried that, it didn't work, and it was the weakest stuff in the Mighty Morphin comics, which was the Beyond the Grid stuff. They took several Rangers from different shows, threw them all on a ship together in like a time limbo.
Yeah.
And
that sounds so boring.
It read like a really boring Power Rangers version of Battlestar Galactica.
Because I can never remember what that story arc is called. I just always call it the Voyager ripoff.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like Battlestar, but
no, that's fair. I haven't seen Battlestar, so that is purely just on the base premise of people stuck on a ship somewhere.
Oh, hey, Jayson, how's this episode that I'm barely paying attention to?
There's a foot monster.
Oh, cool. Is it better than the mouse monster?
No.
Because that mouse monster was pretty cool.
Like rotten in the state of Denmark.
Why did you say it like that? Yes! It's Shakespeare. Read a book. John, I'm going to say it, buddy. I love Lothor.
Oh, no.
I love him now.
I think he's on the level of Diva Talks.
Don't just stand there and look like a peacock threw up on you. What? Why would anyone think to say that? So, somebody asked earlier if Lothor is like a 60s Batman villain. That's exactly what he is. He's a 60s Batman villain.
Yeah.
What are you, Lois Lane? Can't spell? Lois, there's only one P in rapist. What happened? Great. I think I liked you better when you were a guinea pig on a skateboard. Oh, gee, I'm so surprised this happened, John.
Yeah. Now it needs to happen with Tori just to complete like the trio.
And then Lothor.
Wow, the dubbing is even worse with him.
Yeah, that's rough. I like the beaming thing they do in this show. Where they, like, streak all over the screen.
Yeah.
Good one. Okay, is that also kind of a Disney era thing, Jayson, where everybody has to say ready. Before they morph?
Ready.
Because Dino Thunder does that. Were we doing that before? Like, did Wild Force do ready? Because they always had that business
Wild Force did ready.
where one person, usually the leader, is like ready, and then everybody else is ready, and then they have like percussion. It's like. I
think Time Force does it, right?
Time Force does it a couple of times. But the thing I think the main time that Time Force does it just is in the pilot because they can't morph at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's like part of the sequence. They do it all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be like if Jayson said ready, it's morphin time.
I thought he did.
To be fair, No, he doesn't do that. His thing is, let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that's
says that
true.
all
Let's
the
do
time.
it, guys. And then, of course, the best thing in Mighty Morphin is when you're already morphed and you go back to action. That's the best.
SPD doesn't do ready, I don't think.
Well, they're trained for this, man. I mean, these guys are too.
Yeah.
No, because I think RPM does it too. Now that you
Yeah.
mention it.
I never really thought
That's something
about it,
that,
so
as
I
I'm
can't
watching
really...
it, I never think about until you've pointed it out. Now I'm like, yeah, they do.
Jayson, if they're using stock music here like they do with the rest of Disney era, it's working better.
Yeah.
I really hate the stock music in Dino Thunder. I love that show, but that holds it back. I don't know if you know that, John, but to cut costs, they don't write any original music in these shows.
Oh, crazy.
The Disney era, it's all stock, just bought music.
That's a shame.
It's a shame.
Because that's one thing that I love about Mighty Morphin is, like, obviously the theme song is great, but also, like, the Go Green Ranger Go track. I don't know the title, but there's...
man.
Yeah. No, and how long does he do the theme for? I forget.
He goes back and forth, so he does a couple of the later ones too. But he sticks around and is still doing music all the way through Turbo, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's
Is
left
he
by
not
then.
Wild Force and Time Force?
Well, I'm not even talking
No.
about just themes. Like he's still writing like in episode music at least through Z.
Oh, okay.
Through Zero, I don't think he does Turbo.
But he doesn't even do everything in Zeo. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think there's another group that comes in and does the Gold Ranger.
Yeah, the
song.
Gold Ranger track isn't him.
That's another season I haven't seen any of.
Any?
I haven't seen a single episode of Zeo.
Wow.
I know which one to show him now.
Well, I think it's time for a gold rush. That's what I think.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Well, it's funny because the Gold Ranger is like the main thing I'd want to see.
Yeah.
No, of
From
course.
that next
That's the
next
good
to
stuff.
Tommy, Jayson is my favorite Mighty Morphin character.
Yeah, you've got to watch at least the Gold Ranger stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Disney also loves their self-awareness.
Yes, they do.
And I maintain to this day that one of the biggest downgrades in Power Rangers history is going from Jayson to Rocky.
Poor Steve Cardenas.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that actor, but Rocky's nobody's favorite Power Ranger.
I like Rocky.
The
But
only
he's also not.
the only argument for it is that by then Red Ranger is not supposed to be the leader anyway, so you're not looking at a red, you're basically looking at another blue.
Yeah. Which, I like the White Ranger suit well enough, but I mean, if you're going to do that, just give the Red Ranger powers to Tommy.
Yeah, but White Ranger was such a big deal.
Yeah.
So what I'm liking about this season over some later Disney era things, Jason, is whether it's stock or not, they've got the edgy rock stuff back.
Yeah.
This is what Power Rangers is supposed to sound like. And I don't honestly care what the theme of your season is. I don't think we ever should have completely lost that. Like, if you want to go back and forth a little bit, sure. Like, I get you're going to have a little bit of Celtic stuff in your like Mystic season, and like you're going to go to space and have some more sorry, I'm distracted by chanting. But I kind of get doing some orchestral stuff in your space seasons, but we completely lose the rock stuff entirely. And Lost Galaxy, I think, is the worst about it.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
But it also has like the best theme in all of Power Rangers, which is the Magna Defender theme.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to lose that. That is true.
God, I haven't seen that episode in forever.
The first Magna Defender episode is one of the greatest things that ever happened on television.
That whole arc is awesome.
The way, like, 5 times in that episode, he makes the same entrance, slow motion, walking toward the camera, and it makes me so happy every time. Septic Stream, I loved Dino Thunder as a kid. Did you guys like that? I haven't gotten into Power Rangers too much, despite being a massive Godzilla fanatic. Dino Thunder, in some ways, is my favorite season.
It's my third at this point.
I watched it while it was on, and it was just a super big deal to have a reason to come back to the franchise like that. Because, like, a lot of people of, my age, because I'm an old person now, I watched through Mighty Morphin and stuck around through part of Turbo and then lost interest by then for kind of obvious reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, that is what got me back into it as I don't want to say kid, but, like preteen, as I got VHS tapes of that.
John's a little younger
as a
than me.
kid.
I had already met my wife by then. We weren't married yet, but, like, we were already dating.
Because as a kid, I relied mostly on VHS tapes to watch Power Rangers. So yeah, I mean, at this point, Dino Thunder is my third favorite. RPM is my favorite, and then Time Force is number 2.
Okay, we're gonna go on to Dino Thunder now, and we're gonna watch a couple of back-to-back episodes, but not a 2-parter. So we're gonna watch Copy That and then Triassic Triumph. Somebody requested Triassic Triumph, and I actually already had it on the list. I mostly picked these because they're later, and I've mostly, when we've done Dino Thunder content, tackled earlier stuff. Mm-hmm. And so we haven't really got to talk very much about the latter half of the season, which I think in some ways is weaker.
Is this in the Evil White Ranger
arc? No, this is quite a bit past that.
I mean, like the 2 White Rangers thing.
Oh, I think we are in the middle of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Where Trent is on our side, at least ostensibly, because there's still always that question of where does his loyalty lie, and like the team doesn't really trust him. I was like the politics of that, like that dynamic, but then you've got a clone of him, or at least a clone of the Ranger. I don't think Trent's really in there. I think it's just the suit, which is cool. Yeah. But it's funny because it's still that actor voicing him with the voice modulator.
Yeah.
Do you know how they got why they have footage of the Evil White Ranger left over for that stuff?
No.
Because in the Sentai, the White Ranger doesn't turn good until like at the very end.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to keep going?
Yeah.
You look like you're fading. Do you need something?
No.
Do you get some food or something?
Maybe after this episode.
Let's watch this one and then we'll take a quick break. So it's episode 21, which is funny. This is right around the same episode number as we were doing Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
So watch Copy That first. Watch the Rangers be real slow on the uptake on how this monster works. It's great. Everybody, please press play right now.
And this is the best Power Rangers theme.
It's way up there.
It's up there. I prefer
SPD. It's this or Time Force.
For me, it's still Zeo.
Yeah.
I will never get past the Zeo theme.
Zeo is good, but see, I think Mighty Morphin is better.
It probably technically is, but I don't know. It's special to me, and that has been stuck in my head since it was on.
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole thing. But no, this is a wonderful theme.
Yeah, because the Sentai for this is called Abra Ranger, I believe.
Hasbro
and
Ranger.
The White Ranger, Abra, like ABRA, I believe. And the White Ranger is actually called the Abra Killer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could be misremembering some of that. This is information our buddy Hayden has told me, but
I love the Rangers having their own powers when they're not morphed.
Yeah. Is that
Look, there she is again.
First time that's happened?
She's back. Jayson is is that true? Is that the first time we have unmorphed powers? Or do we do it anywhere before that?
Yes.
And like a specific power?
Yeah. Because
John, I feel like we're watching Smallville again.
Yeah, this is
Ethan's like Lana. He can't serve drinks.
I think SPD is the only other one that does it.
The only other one that does it at all.
Nia Bond might do it somewhere. Like Dino Charge might do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
well, I haven't seen Mystic Force, but wouldn't they, by the very nature of that season, have some kind of powers?
I don't remember.
So yeah, we are, of course, right in the middle of kind of an arc right now.
Why does it look like L from Death Note?
And this is a pretty serialized season.
Why is he in full white?
Yeah.
So like some of the big revelations and important things happen in otherwise kind of throwaway episodes. So like I thought about showing the episode where Zeltrax is revealed to be Smitty Jayson, but the A story is kind of crappy.
It is.
And also that was a lame reveal as it was, but it's funny. So John, do you know about that with Zeltrax? That like who he originally was supposed to be?
I know that he's like he's Smitty, an old like business partner or something of Tommy's.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I've actually seen the big flashback episode.
yeah, but have you heard what that was supposed to be originally though?
No.
Oh, he was supposed to be Billy.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, but also
I think it could have been cool. It just depends on how they did it, but
yeah, but also Smitty is worse. So.
yeah, it is. It's pretty lame. I love this flashback. This guy that plays Mesogog is one of like the great heroes of Power Rangers to me because he goes so full tilt, and I think it's great that he plays both, and that he's
about
so
this villain just works.
Well, the biggest thing when this was out that was kind of mind blowing is he's got a real clear goal, and he's not a space alien, and it's not just, world domination. Like, going back to it now, it feels real redundant with all the superhero movies that have your main villain that just wants to turn everyone into that villain. So, like, he's just the Lizard from Amazing again. But, right,
I think it's fine.
This did that first. Yeah, Zeltrax. I can't watch the show without just cheering for things I like.
No, Zeltrax is awesome. He's one of the great heavies of this series.
He is. He's my favorite henchman.
He might be mine, but like my brain wants to say Goldar still.
I mean, that's fair. Everybody loves Goldar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with Zeltrax is he's got an awesome look, but then that voice just clenches it.
But what about
so good?
But what about
Tommy Oliver?
But what about the fish guy from Turbo?
Oh yes, of
are
course.
you talking
the
about
fish guy?
Fish guy?
Yeah. The alien fish guy. He's annoying.
Is he in the movie?
He is in the movie, I think.
What are you talking about right now?
He's also in space. He's the white guy.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know if this is right because fish guy's throwing me off. But you're talking about like the skeleton guy in the red.
Yeah. Well, he's not.
I know who he's talking
guy.
about. Divatox's henchman in the Turbo movie, not the one in the big blue metal
Is that
suit.
what you're talking about?
I don't know.
Jason's,
It's the freaking annoying one.
Jason's
I don't know.
delirious. At
It's
this
the
point.
one that no one likes.
Is it Porthole?
No.
But is it a Divatox henchman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. He's not really a fish guy.
He looks like a fish guy.
He looks like a fish guy?
Yeah.
I love that this is a giant pepper.
Oh, yeah. And this is, of course, during the period where Jayson David Frank had to leave the show for several episodes to go deal with something in his dojo.
Yeah.
And so he's just voicing over the character until he gets back, which it was really lame because it was a lot of episodes. And this whole show was sold on his coming back, and then he's not physically present for, like, I don't know. It's probably not half the episodes, but it feels like it. Why does Ethan find this amusing? My favorite thing about this episode is that Zeltrax just legitimately thinks this monster is going to help him get his revenge on the White Ranger. And he doesn't think this is at all silly. And it makes me laugh. Oh, now we got to copy our bulk or skull.
I will say I do like Cassidy as a character a lot.
Well, she's got a cool art.
Yeah.
Like, she does grow up by the end. They basically distilled down what we do with Bulk and Skull over several seasons into one season.
Yeah.
Like, they learned a lot from that.
Well, what I've always said the greatest thing to happen to this franchise is them realizing that it has to be what do you call it? Like anthology almost. Like every season has to be a different thing. So you have to condense a lot of that down into one season.
Yeah, and in some ways it would have been served by being even fewer episodes, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But a whole bunch of Cassidys would be the most irritating thing in the universe.
I feel really bad for
Devin.
For this, yeah.
Devin's great. And there are a couple episodes where the two of them have, like, honest to God friction.
So,
which is pretty cool. Where like she'll give up her journalistic integrity to get a story, and he refuses. And it's like, if you do this, I'm out. And it was just really surprising to see that kind of drama with your Bulk and Skull characters.
Yeah. Of all the VHS tapes I had the most of Dino. But the only one is there's an episode where they get turned into old people, and it's hilarious.
Oh my god. And the makeup in that is hilarious.
And they get turned back while trying to buy, like, senior tickets for a movie.
It's so weird watching Lothor immediately followed by Mesogog, because they're just absolute opposites. That is yin and yang. Because we just watched the least intimidating followed by the most intimidating Power Rangers villain. Mesogog
I just love the way he talks.
Oh, it's great. But he straight up tortures his henchmen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this really stock music?
Yeah. All of it.
That makes me really sad.
Yeah.
Because, like, I immediately get the do-do-do.
Me
like,
too, because they use it 155 times an episode. It's obnoxious.
I see Mesogog.
Well, yeah. This is weird, John, that we're getting, like, concept footage of plans they might use. You know what that is, right? That's them going, we got this weird Sentai footage. What the hell are we going to do with this?
Yeah.
Remember when John, I made Dad watch that SPD episode where they all, like, view the battle from different perspectives, and he hated it, and it's hilarious. Like, watching him go through that was amazing.
Oh, that was painful. Why'd you do that to me?
It's not a great episode.
No, but I went back to it as a kid a lot for some reason.
So I actually just finished SPD for the first time, like, a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And it was good, Unfortunately, I think it got a little overhyped for me.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good.
I
Okay, so this is a stretch, and this probably isn't what they're doing. But all I can think of with the premise of this episode, that guy making copies, is the wannabe ranger
yeah.
from Mighty Morphin. Which, I've said this before, I don't remember if I've said it on this channel, but that is the one Mighty Morphin VHS tape I had as a kid. So that's like my favorite episode of Mighty Morphin.
I've always loved the dynamic of the three-man team with the mentor who is also a ranger that will just sometimes kind of help. And then by the end of the show, we finally have an honest-to-God five-man team. But it takes a lot of the show to really get to that.
Yeah.
At its core, it is a three-man team.
Yeah, that's what I like about this versus like Ninja Storm that we watch. Because Ninja Storm starts there, but we rush to 4 and 5.
Yeah, this really takes its time with it. Can we get another line reading? Dad,
plus, the White Ranger suit is one of the greatest suits of all time.
Oh, of all time. Yep. And what's cool is, like, I like the Dino Thunder suits in general, but Brachio and White Ranger are two of like my 5 favorite suits of all time, and they're in the same show.
Yeah.
Like, I've talked about this a lot, but for me, like, Gold Ranger's always going to be the top, and then it's those two, and then it's probably White Ranger, and then now if we can count comic stuff, it's Ranger Slayer. I think Ranger Slayer is, like, the greatest suit design that wasn't on screen.
I am a complete Quantum Ranger fanboy. I love that suit.
Oh, that's fair. I just came to that so late.
I like Quantum Ranger.
Yeah.
It is a good suit, though.
My favorite thing about Quantum Ranger, though, is that he doesn't have a character arc. He starts hating the Rangers and ends hating the Rangers.
Yeah.
She says Mesogog has a great Lightning Collection figure. I've still not bought that. Luckily, it's stayed cheap, though. That is not one that's gone up in value, so I will grab it eventually.
And I always, with Tommy, I always go back and forth between green and white, but I think at this point I've kind of settled on green just because it fits the aesthetic of that show more.
That's totally fair. And a lot of it, of course, is like where we come to these things when. Like,
Yeah.
For my age, I came to Power Rangers, like, relatively late. Like, I didn't get into it until middle of 2. And so White Ranger was fully established by that point. It was like a giant selling point. Like, you could not turn on the TV without ads for that costume selling that show.
Sure, and it is a great suit. It doesn't make my top 5, but if like I was doing a top 10, absolutely.
Now, Tiger Zord definitely doesn't hold a candle to Dragon Zord. I will say that.
No, Tiger Zord's just goofy.
But
I think that's the most sometimes where you can tell, like, oh, this is like a kid in the Sentai.
But Falcon Zord is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, his Super Dino mode is
We got Super
goofy.
Dino mode, folks! I couldn't remember exactly what was in this episode.
Wow, the White Ranger Super Dino mode just ruins that suit.
Yeah, but the giant blades in the front are cool.
I don't like that Super Dino mode.
It's
Super
Super
Dino mode
Shredder, but in Power
one
Rangers.
Of the dumbest things in Power Rangers, and I love it because they're fighting real hard, and then we just have all this rubber bouncing around everywhere. Tread?
Friend?
Yeah, walk
Clark.
away from the explosion.
That's all awesome.
Clark.
Oh man.
I don't love the like Monster Grove sequence.
No, it's not great.
It's terrible. I forgot about that.
Well, and I will forever make fun of.
I love the Brachiozord.
Yeah, it's cool. I guess it makes sense that Tommy's got the Carrier Zord because he's the mentor guy, so he just has the big Zord that brings in all the other Zords. But I will forever make fun of this Megazord for being both dinosaur themed and power tool themed.
Yeah.
Why does it have a freaking saw? I've talked about this before. Why does it have a saw, a buzzsaw on one side and a freaking drill on the other side?
Huh?
That was like a horror movie shot.
Yeah.
Zeltrax has got a great sword too.
Yeah. The funniest thing was when I was watching SPD, you get to the crossover. I was like, because I didn't know if Jason David Frank was in that. I was like, something's off about Tommy in this episode.
Something's wrong with Jack. Something's wrong with Jack.
Yeah, it's
Lo and behold, it's Trent doing a Tommy impression.
yeah, it's really bad.
I don't know if you knew about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that though. I'm so glad I picked this episode though, because we get to see Tommy and Trent, or is that Trent, or is it the clone White Ranger at this point? I don't even remember.
No, that's Trent.
Is that Trent?
Mm-hmm.
But we get to see them
I think.
double team fighting Zeltrax. It's great. Oh yeah, that's Trent. Whoa! Dr. Oliver, take your helmet off so we can talk. I can't. I'm dealing with my dojo.
And it is a shame because you had a real opportunity here with it's Tommy having to deal with an evil ranger.
Yeah. And I mean, they kind of play that out.
Yeah. So I like this Megazord until they start swapping out parts.
Yeah.
Like, this just looks dumb.
Oh, I don't like the Megazord to begin with. I think it's too much.
They don't have the best weapons. Like, everything that's great about this show, besides the White Ranger and Black Ranger suits, is more in the ideas of what we do with it. I mean, I like the regular Dino Thunder suits okay.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
I agree.
They're probably my second favorite Disney era suits.
What's also fun about it, tell me if you guys agree with this, is it's intentionally a three-man team, so when you get Brachio and then White Ranger, they both look like Six Ranger suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, they both look like the special somebody comes in to save the day suits that you wouldn't get until later into the season. Hey, nobody can come into Dr. Oliver's lab without a power coin.
No one gets inside.
I forgot this happens this late. Like, we're in 21. And they don't just not trust him, but he's not even really part of the team yet. Even when he joins them, though, there's going to be a lot of skepticism. Kira believes in him all the way all across it, though, which is a lot of why he turns to their side in the White Ranger three-parter.
I kind of alluded to this with Ninja Storm, but the thing that this season really nails is that these are like your last picks for the Power Rangers. They don't really get along that well. Like, they're friends, but they still, tease and bicker with each other. I think this just handles all that stuff better than most seasons.
It does, and like, their personalities that would clash, and they're not insufferable like some of the characters in space. Do you remember the episode about who should clean the ship?
Mm-hmm.
I have nightmares about that episode.
I don't remember that episode.
I think Zeltrax
I do like In Space a lot.
I think Zeltrax should put that copy weapon on himself and make that part of his costume.
Oh, this is the origin of it.
Yes, because they used the copy machine to make him. I forgot about that. That's why. So this is a pretty important episode. I feel very justified in choosing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a great episode.
That is the best episode we've watched tonight.
Yes, but I do concede that I sort of love Lothor now. Lothor.
No, Lothor is great. That show is like high highs and low lows.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. It's Shakespeare. Read a book. It's wonderful. Won me over on that line alone. Triassic Triumph is the next episode of the show, and the next one we're going to watch. We are going to take a quick break, though, so that Jayson can eat or drink something and not look like a zombie for the rest of our program.
Oh, trust me. I'll still look like a zombie. I'll just have eaten something.
All right. Like I said, give us about 4 minutes or so, and we'll be right back, guys, for the second half of tonight's Power Ranger stream. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll be right back.
Oh. It's morphin' time.
Okay, we're... Sorry, guys, dealing with some issues with my mic here. John, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the second episode we're doing for Dino Thunder tonight, and the beginning of the second half of our program. So we're going to do Triassic Triumph, and then we're going to watch a 2-part SPD episode, and that'll be it for us this evening. I hope everybody's back from our break.
Before we left, Nicholas Bodo said, imagine Cap waking up to a cold sweat from bad episodes of In Space.
I don't have to imagine it.
Yeah, I need to... That's a show through different collections. I've seen the beginning, some of the middle, and the end.
Yeah, I've never watched all the way through that either.
All the way through.
That Turtles episode is rough.
SPD. Oh, I thought you were talking about SPD.
Oh, no, In Space.
Space.
You've watched all the way through Space.
I have, yeah, and you and I have reviewed it.
You broke it.
I'm having major... I'm glad this is happening on a relatively unimportant show. We appreciate you guys being here, though. John, are you ready?
I'm ready.
No issues for the first hour. All right, here we go. Everybody, please press play. Make sure you're watching Triassic Triumph. It's episode 22 of Dino Thunder. Everybody press play right now. So yeah, this is going to be our big battleizer for this show.
I don't... Because I don't know the general, like, opinion amongst the fandom with this. I kind of hate battleizers. I think they ruin otherwise great suits.
I agree.
I don't love them either.
The space one, the red battleizer, is the worst. It's so bad.
No, that one's amazing. It is clearly plastic.
Yeah, that's why it's horrible.
But if memory serves, this is a decent episode because in getting the battleizer, it does good stuff for Connor's character. So
yeah,
and
this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, if you gotta have that. Power Ranger store.
We know the real reason Caps likes this season is because they ride velociraptors.
Well, they don't. The Raptor Zord's not even that cool of a Zord, which hurts my feelings. I thought you were gonna say it's my favorite season because it's got an 18-wheeler in the intro for some reason.
Well, no, because they have those little raptor things that they ride.
Oh, the Are they?
They are raptors, yeah.
Are they raptors? Okay.
I think so.
Well, because, I mean, they have dino-themed bikes, but I thought the Raptor cycle was a Mighty Morphin thing.
Well, no, because it's in the intro. They're riding, like, mech dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but are those supposed to be raptors?
I thought
so.
Oh, okay.
You're the raptor expert.
We got it from the dumbest monster design we've ever made. You know he's evil because he's in a void with a lot of dry ice. Did you see that? White Ranger has his own pocket dimension like in Mighty Morphin. He's got a dark dimension.
Oh no, Argus is going to come after him.
Who is that?
So this is a dinosaur monster based on the White Ranger, which is pretty cool.
I think whenever you say excellent in a show from now on, you have to say it the way Mesogog does.
I think we should say everything like Mesogog. Excellent. It's just the way he carries himself is so cool. He has like the one hand, the one arm behind his back when he walks, like he's real regal. He does a lot of this business. Love him.
Yeah, no, this is just such an inspired season.
And in a lot of ways...
And they watch an episode of the Sentai in this season.
Yeah, I don't love that episode. In a lot of ways, it's Mighty Morphin refined.
Yeah.
And that's why I like that they go back and revisit that whole that whole formula. Because like Neo Saban gets stuck on it, and Saban decides it's got to be that every season as close as we can get to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I like with this, we get away from it with every other season except for this one, and it's justified partly by bringing Tommy back and partly by doing a dinosaur themed season again.
I have like the worst timing because I was like, oh, I'll get back into Power Rangers. It's coming. There's a new season starting. And it was Samurai, and I watched the pilot, and I was like, nope. Nope. Can't do it.
I think the theme song for Neo Saban should have just been dun-dun-dun.
And then, yeah, if it was a Netflix show, it'd just be like,
yeah,
dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun.
Well, that's not fair. I guess Netflix actually has shows with a lot of like actual intros.
Yeah.
So okay, if it was a Fox primetime show, it'd be like dun-dun-dun. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
With the three of them. That's just wonderful. That's not how I would have done that. I would. They went to all three Rangers. And Kira goes Trent, and then I would have gone to Connor, and I would have been like Zeltrax, and then I would have gone to Ethan, and I'd be like, dinosaur monster that looks like White Ranger. What? They didn't do that right. Did you see that though, John? They did the ready thing.
Yeah. No, I'm disappointed. I need Connor to constantly be going, let's do it!
His name is Connor, not Jayson.
I mean...
I thought his name was Rocky.
But he's Jayson. Like, come on.
Connor just wants to have fun.
No, his personality type is completely different from Jayson.
Jayson
he's
is
a
not
jock
a soccer player.
He's a jock that turns into Tyrannosaurus Ranger. He's Jayson.
No, he's not. He's got a lot less innate maturity than Jayson does. He's like singularly focused to a fault. With Jayson, it's endearing. Like that's one of the things that really works about the season is they give these guys not just hobbies, but like real prevailing character traits and flaws. And they're not just their flaws. Like they've got cool redeeming qualities as well. But like for a Power Ranger show, they're the most well-drawn characters we had ever had.
He's like what's his name from the Mighty Morphin comics? Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Matt's a little bit like Matt Cook.
Yeah.
I guess he's a little bit like Connor.
Isn't he, spoilers for the Boom comics, but isn't he like the second Green Ranger?
He will be, yeah.
I don't love that idea.
You know the way they kind of justify it, though?
How's that?
It allows them to... So they'll end up with a team that has both green and white, and it allows them to mix and match the Zords we never got to see. And the designs for those are really cool. So it gives us a like white tiger Zord, or like a white tiger dragon Zord, and it gives us a Thunder Megazord, I think Thunder, that will include Dragon Zord, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Why don't you take your helmet off? I can't! I'm dealing with my dojo! Yeah, roadie.
So, because I don't think we've ever talked about this. How do you feel about Tommy coming back and being a teacher? Because that's not where I saw the Mighty Morphin and Zeo version going.
No. Can I tell you why I love it? Because it's so absurd.
Yeah.
It's just preposterous. Like,
and then I know he comes back again, but I haven't seen any of that stuff. Is that ever referenced?
I think it comes up. But yeah, the idea that Jason David Frank has a doctorate in paleontology, it's so wonderfully absurd.
Nicholas Bodo asked if we agree with him that Mesogog's presence-wise kind of is like Skarsgård in the new Nosferatu.
I mean, I guess just in the weird voice thing he's doing, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, this sounds like a great idea. You guys should totally go along with this. Okay, I feel like 22 episodes in, you guys should probably know to not just go against Tommy. They're like, where's a place we haven't put the camera yet when we morph? Wow, that is some Mighty Morphin stuff right there, Jayson.
Yeah.
With, like, the lightning during the day, and then it immediately goes night. What is this? What is this, a co-op Mario game?
What?
Oh my god. It's Sonic.
When does this ever happen? Where you have a monster that's way scarier when he's giant? I guess Mighty Morphin did that some.
What
This
is
like
happening?
The longer Power Rangers goes, you go giant, then you get beat in 6 seconds.
So
He turned the Zords into bubbles.
Okay, this is probably something the writers didn't care about, and I don't know if anyone else cares about, but for power scaling.
Yeah.
The Zords got beat, and we're, what, halfway through? So is this just the strongest thing to ever exist in the Dino Thunder universe?
Yes. Kind of like Cyclopses.
Ah. Because that feels like something you would do at the end of the season. But I also have never loved that most Rangers seasons end with them giving up their powers.
Well, and I think we feel like we have to do that. We have to do that more, like after this show, where we made a big deal out of. No, it's all canonical.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, it does give you a beginning, middle, and end of your story. Of course, it's like once we beat the big bad, why do we need to necessarily keep being Power Rangers? But and then of course we're always going to find excuses to bring them back anyway.
That's my big thing is.
Yes.
90% of the time, I'm expecting them to show up in the next season anyway.
Are the Zords still inside him?
Yes.
And he's tiny?
Haven't you ever seen that movie,
have
Honey, We Shrunk the Kids?
you ever seen Power Rangers? I mean, I feel like if you could shrink him back down, then whatever was inside of him would shrink back down. But it'd be really funny if they got them out now, and then they had like toy versions of their Zords that would be even smaller than actual toy Zords.
I know it's just because they can't show like actual, like blood and stuff. But I love the sparks when they get hurt.
I do too. Well, it's practical stuff.
Yeah. No, I also love, because obviously a lot of this is Sentai footage. They're clearly in two very different places than where they started.
Anything's possible in Power Rangers.
Yeah, with the great power, anything is possible.
That's why even though it's canonical that... Can you hear me? John, can you hear me?
What Tommy didn't tell you is that there's 30 great powers.
But yeah, that's why the pterodactyl can come out of a volcano, even though we know that it's under the command center.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the 30 great powers, protecting the pterodactyl. I do like the idea of the shield. But
Yeah,
Tommy, my arm's getting tired.
This looks like some Harry Potter magic to me.
Yeah, it really there was that one shot of Trent that just looked straight out of Harry Potter.
Your line is, "I got this shield. Let's paint it."
The shield's telepathic?
Well, all the Zords are. I don't really understand that because, like, it was built by scientists, but okay. I liked this bit in Trent's arc where he has to do this to kind of prove his loyalty.
Oh, you're gonna paint it.
I'm not recording this from a bathroom stall at all.
I love how Tommy has to paint it. But now I just want to see that scene. Tommy's still in his costume, just like painting a shield.
Yeah.
I think that's on the deleted scenes on the DVD. This season also has just really good action in general.
Yeah. That's great.
That's not always a guarantee, but...
No, and there's a lot of really good action in the pilot before they even get their costumes.
Oh, I don't remember if I've told you, but you should check out the current Sentai. It looks crazy.
I have heard things about that. It looks nuts.
They have, like, Infinity Gauntlet morphers.
What?
Yeah, let's watch it. How are you finding access to watch that? Places?
I'll tell you later.
The internet?
Yeah.
Shh, it's called the Morphin Grid. Oh man, now we got Super Dino mode in 2 episodes, you guys.
This time it's with the actual...
Yeah, I don't love that.
Yeah, watch close because they're going to bounce around everywhere. It's so silly. And I have no idea how it enhances their fighting or anything. It's just like, oh, Super Dino mode! And then they just fight.
Okay, I have kind of a pet peeve with, like, shooting outside a house for, like, a...
Establishing shot?
But they're in a basement. I don't know. Like, I never really liked that.
What would
Well, it's just letting you know they're...
It's the basement of the house. Like,
right. Nothing. They're just in the basement. Like...
You don't think they should ever have an establishing shot?
No.
To Jason's point, though, we're in episode 22. If you don't know where that is at this point, that's your problem.
Right, but to Jason's point, then you don't need to establish it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you establish it in the pilot that it's underneath the... But, like... At least in this show, it's such a completely different spot than, like, the rest of the house that it's, like... Oh, no.
Do you remember that thing where they have the establishing shot?
Oh, they just painted it.
Do you remember the thing where they have the establishing shot in Season 3 Mighty Morphin of... I want to say it's, like, Billy's house, and then we're not at Billy's house. I can't remember.
Yeah!
There's this great bit where...
I forgot about that.
Or maybe, like, we establish somebody else's house, but then we're in Billy's garage, and it's like, well, that's not even where we are. What?
Admittedly, I think this looks really good.
You gotta love the slow motion Triassic walk.
With the Super Dino mode, it does look goofy, but I've always read it as kind of I suddenly forgot words.
Trent's got his own dark dimension.
Yeah. it's kind of like Dragon Ball Z or something, right? Like, it's not that those help; it's a sign that this character has increased their strength or their power.
Oh, okay.
So
I like the idea that it's supposed to just be intimidating to monsters. It's like, oh my god, they've got these foam shards all over them. Stuff's about to get real now.
I need to know what the context of this is in the Sensei.
Me too. Where he's in like a weird virtual reality. Like, it looks like the Riddler built this.
Now he's a spider.
And now it's General Zod from Superman 2 with the Phantom Zone. What is happening?
No, Connor just said, "Oh, what a tangled web we weave."
Yeah.
What is that line?
I mean, it's an old line.
I know, but why did he say that then?
There was a
because
web
he was
there.
in a web.
Jayson is pissed. We just saw the house again. At least they're coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
That
Man,
feels
Jayson
connected.
doesn't like one-liners. He doesn't like the house shots.
Oh no,
dude!
that was just a.
If you start taking too much away from it, it's only 22 minutes. What else is there gonna be in the
Yeah, that's
show?
fair. That's fair. I just don't
At least
think
it's
that's
not
something Connor
Smallville
would
that
say. I
has the
don't know.
same establishing shot like every 5 minutes.
Nicholas Bodo, when I eventually read the Boom comics, I look forward to seeing if Draken tops Mesogog for me or not. I mean, I don't think he will, but it depends on how far in you read, I think is the correct answer to that. That's all I'll say.
For me, Draken was an okay idea that just stuck around too long.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Oh, there's soccer plot I forgot all about.
I literally forgot about this. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, your accent is obnoxious, but your English is great.
Thank God even his soccer uniform matches his Power Ranger color.
Wait. Connor didn't say it, but the other soccer guy said, "Let's do it."
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Back to
let's do it,
action.
guys.
Soccer player, power up, ha!
My favorite is when they have to remorph just because like they took off their helmet or something.
Oh, that's the best. It's like you're already wearing your freaking costume. Why don't?
There should be a morphine sequence just for putting your helmet back on.
Okay, we're gonna watch a two-parter now from Jason's favorite Power Ranger show, which is the only reason he's still awake because he wants to be sleeping.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
He can't even finish a thought.
No,
He can't even get through a whole sentence.
No, I'm trying to think if I want to stay up for this episode.
I thought that's the whole reason that you stayed this long.
Oh no, I wanted to at least finish Dino Thunder.
Oh, okay.
I've seen this episode like 100 times.
I know, but you'll have things to say about it.
It's probably not.
Yeah, but you know the show, and I don't.
I do.
What's up to you, dude?
Yeah. It's really for me.
Okay, we're gonna watch SPD, and we're gonna watch Shadow. It's a two-parter, and then we're gonna be done. It's 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
It's up to you, man.
I can do it.
You're holding us up.
Yeah, we can.
We're gonna watch Jayson fall asleep on stream. All right, here we go. John, you said you didn't watch all of this. You said you finished it recently.
I finished this recently. So I mean I might have a few things to say, but not as much as like Jayson will.
We're actually right in the middle of the season in this particular case.
Yeah.
We're watching pretty late with the other two, but this is 13 and 14. So make sure that you're watching Shadow.
Oh, this is 11 and 12.
11 and 12. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong numbers. It's 11 and 12. You're right. I was looking at season 13. All right, here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. So I'm assuming...
And so, Cap, you haven't seen a lot of this one?
I'm assuming this is where Kruger actually morphs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he do much of that after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
he
much,
kind of fills the same role that Tommy does
Yeah, but
in Dino Thunder.
Especially when Omega Ranger comes in, we don't get a lot of Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Like later, and I'm a little rusty on the later stuff.
I will say I haven't actually watched this Sentai, but just seen like screen caps. Kruger is one of the things that we do better than Japan.
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently the showrunner had to fight really hard for the animatronics and all of that.
Oh wow, yeah, because the Japanese version of Kruger just looks really cheap.
And up to the moment they first started shooting it, they didn't even know if it would work.
I love Kruger. He's not one of my top Rangers just because I haven't lived with the show enough, but he's really cool.
Well, I'm glad we've got another intimidating bad guy with Grum here.
Yeah. But now
Sean.
and now John and I are
More
gonna...
than Lothor.
They just can't decide how intimidating they want him to be because I think he's kind of nothing for most of the season.
Do you agree with that?
He
Somebody
doesn't
get
get
this
enough to do.
Dog out of my face.
He doesn't get enough to do, and then once you get Omni in there, it's like, well, now he just really doesn't get anything to do.
Tyler says it's crazy we finally caught up to when the season takes place. Have you had that thought?
What do you mean?
Like year-wise?
Yeah. Yeah. I did have that thought. I was going to watch through the show this year. But that's not going to happen.
We can skip this one when you do. Hey, John, what do you think of these suits?
I think they are pretty good. I think the mouthpiece is too big.
I like the numbers on them, though. I think that's super cool.
Yeah. No, these are super cool suits. The titular Shadow Ranger suit is amazing.
It's nuts. Mm-hmm. These were some of my favorite to paint in the board game. We've got the full SPD team, and here's the red.
That was weird.
Red and yellow in this have such an interesting status quo as the Aizen characters.
Yeah.
But we kind of just brush past it once they joined. They act like they've always been there.
Oh, so it's like the Maquis and Voyager. Why did you move her over like that and just run off?
Okay,
so
I'm gonna
because
say
you haven't seen a lot of the
then leave.
So
because you haven't seen a lot of the show. Have you seen the A Squad Power Rangers?
No, I've never seen one frame of them.
Oh.
Oh,
They're literally
okay.
just the spacesuits.
I just know about that, but I've never actually watched it.
They literally reuse the spacesuits.
Well, we've got a long tradition of that crap in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Like with Beetleborgs.
Well, it's better than that. It's the in-space helmets with cheap-looking tactical gear.
Yeah.
Are we really just going to talk over the fact that thing just dropped a bus and what that looked what that effect looked like? This monster is cool. Is this a monster or a henchman, Jason?
This is a neither of those.
Oh.
This is a foot soldier.
Is it like a bounty hunter or
No.
Oh, it's a foot soldier?
Yeah. It's
It's
like
just a foot soldier.
basically there are like there's the foot soldiers, and then there's like the really good foot soldiers, and then there's like the really, really good foot soldiers.
So you're not fighting any of that out of costume, is what you're saying?
No.
Wow. How is this guy not one of the coolest villains when he's got like a skeleton face? I've seen random episodes with her, but I never really know what's going on with her.
Yeah.
I just know she's.
I
always
don't
around
fully
with
understand what she does.
I prefer her as a kid. And I also wish that we got a little more Monster of the Week with this show. I don't know. Because I like her. She doesn't do anything except make the monster of the week. But there's not a monster of the week a lot, so...
So it would be like if we just couldn't stop seeing Finster?
Yeah, except it's like if we couldn't stop seeing Finster, but Finster just did nothing.
Nicholas Bodo, isn't Monster and Henchman the same thing in Power Rangers? No, when I say monster, I mean like one-off, they created it for the episode, and then you have... And I mean, like, yeah, henchmen can technically also be monsters, but I've always made that delineation where you have monsters, and then you have like the lead henchman characters that are there most episodes, like your Goldars and your Zeltraxes. And like Scorpina would be one, and like Porthole, Porto, and Rito.
I always forget about Rito.
Rito's one of the best designs, man. He's a giant skeleton, man.
I just haven't seen that stuff.
It's so weird that you and I just walk past each other with everything we watch. You know? Like, you always watch all the later stuff, and I always watch the earlier stuff.
Yeah, well, and with like Mighty Morphin, at least I do know at least most of the first season. I just for some reason haven't seen 2 and 3.
Well, and like tonally, that's the best stuff. It gets kind of dumbed down after that, but then there's more cool like character and story stuff after that. So it's a real mixed bag.
Yeah, and the big hurdle with me and Mighty Morphin is I just don't care about that second cast.
And that's completely fair.
I think I like Adam because I like that actor.
Oh,
he's a big voice actor in anime. But Rocky and what's it, Aisha?
Yeah.
I just think are massive downgrades.
And then Tanya later.
Yeah. I don't have a solid opinion on her because the only thing I've seen her in is the Turbo movie.
Was that him trying to make a dog face?
Yeah.
Oh, I never put together that you have a dog man. You have a cat lady who reports directly to a dog man.
Mm-hmm. And there's a bird man.
There's a lot of homelessness in the show.
Yes, there is.
You said that about Power Rangers. Look at all the homelessness.
So this is one of their contacts they go to a lot to see what's happening on the streets. He's great. His name is Piggy.
I don't like Piggy, but I don't know. I think he's fine.
I think he's hilarious. That's fair though.
All the prosthetics and masks in the show are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why we need both Piggy and Boom in the same series. Like, I don't know.
So sorry, Piggy and who?
And Boom. Like, they're both the Bulk and Skull character in one. And like they're two completely different characters, but they're both like very comic relief.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I was like trying to think of that. Is that that's the worker guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
he's also a big part of the show.
Yeah, and I'm terrible with names, so I forgot it. Like, couldn't connect the name with the person. Well, you need Piggy because he's the informant,
right?
And then arguably he's more important in the back half of the show than Boom is.
No, that's true. I don't know about either.
He reminds me of that demon informant guy in Angel, John.
Yes, that. I'm so glad you said that.
That's such a cool shot. I don't know.
No, this is a great villain design. Just by the end of the season, I feel like he kind of gets lost in the shuffle.
No, that I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but at the beginning he's really menacing. I feel like all this stuff looks really cool.
Well, I love the lighting effect they do with his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty neat. Tyler, is the skeleton guy supposed to be wearing a costume, or is that his face? It was weird seeing his eyes in the mask. I mean, you can ask the same question with Zed. I guess that's not true. Like, that's obviously his face.
What's wrong with his
Who is
face?
this guy? I don't know. What, Jason, why does this monster look like a Knight's character?
Yeah. So he is the big bad in the Sentai,
Oh.
but he's just a henchman in this.
He honestly looks more like a henchman than a big bad to me.
Yeah.
We've done that a couple times. We do that in Time Force.
Yeah.
In the Time Force Sentai, that big like blue frog creature is the main bad guy.
Jason, why do I feel like I know this actor? Like, is he in a different Power Ranger show?
I think he is.
I feel like he's somebody kind of major. Or he at least
I don't have my phone.
looks like somebody kind of major. And of course, we recycle Power Rangers actors for other shows all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mentioned
Yes,
we did that with
he's in Samurai.
Oh yeah. Yes,
as,
of course.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, "Wait a minute, that's like a major Power Ranger actor."
And he's the Zion Gate operator in the Matrix sequels.
Oh, that's the other thing I know him from. Thank you. I was like, I know this New Zealand actor.
And speaking of reusing actors, the guy that's playing Kruger is in Mystic Force. And I think the cat lady is too.
Yep. Can we get another line reading?
What is happening?
Yes,
he goes
General
down.
Banog.
He goes down a lot of dark alleys. Instead, Disney Power Rangers has a lot more actors who went on to have actual careers. That is true. We've talked about that quite a
This
bit.
has some of the
That's
best
Zeltrax.
directing in Power Rangers.
Oh, that does sound like Zeltrax. Tommy Oliver. Does he have a food card?
Yes.
And John, now he's Lauren. Jason, do you think this whole cast is pretty solid acting wise?
Yeah. I think so.
From what I've seen of this, I felt that way, but I haven't watched.
This
a
dude
whole
looks
lot of the
like
show.
he was made for small
A lot,
soldiers.
lot more than Ninja Storm, though. That is true. Say ready. Are you gonna say ready? Are they even gonna morph?
Nope.
Why is it never morphing time in the show?
Well, it's a two-parter, so it's a little slower.
This show is so much better looking than like every other Power Ranger show.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. And like these sets are so good.
Yeah, and you for Power Rangers, you buy the vastness of them.
Yeah.
Like,
No, there's a lot of good stuff in this season.
it is pretty funny when we shoot the front of SPD headquarters, and it just looks like they went to like a train station or an airport or something. Like, I don't know where they shot those, but that's obviously a redress. Get this dog out of my face. Those are in the board game too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Renchi? Or is
No.
that... No, that's a different show. Wow, this looks great, John.
Yeah.
No, Rinchi is Jungle Fury.
Oh, that's
They're the ones that
My
The Hoppy.
My other favorite case of reusing a suit is at some point we do get a flashback on Blue Ranger's dad.
Yeah, and
And
he's
it's just
literally
somebody
just
in
Time
the
Force
red Time Force suit.
But just with a
That's awesome.
pin, I should say.
I'm telling you,
I do really
it's
like.
tradition.
I do really like Sky's setup of like feeling entitled to the Red Ranger position because that's what his dad was.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would have worked better if they could have gotten like an actual.
And
Red
I
Ranger.
think they really follow through with that by the end.
Yeah.
Doesn't Samurai...
It would have been a little bit cooler if they.
Oh, I have no idea.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing important. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that arc would have worked a little bit better if like you had more of a connection with the dad and knew who he was, because he's just kind of a background, non-existent character. And I know a lot of people speculate it's Tommy, but I don't think it's supposed to be Tommy.
Oh, some of this is coming back to me. I've definitely seen this episode. This is definitely one of the few episodes of the show I've seen.
Yeah. This is like the big episode.
I thought you were just feeling this is one of the episodes of Power Rangers I've seen.
This is
of
an
all
episode
time.
of Power Rangers, folks.
It's not my
Oh, do you
favorite
get it? He's
SPD episode,
evil.
although it is like the best, like cinematography wise. This
Yeah, except that dog's always in my face.
I'd
Like,
have
this
to
episode looks
rewatch
really
it to
good.
compare, but I think RPM comes pretty close in places.
no, that's
I think that
true,
show
but
looks good.
RPM is on like another level too.
Yeah, that's my favorite season.
I was going to say, that's probably the other show that looks this good. And, I mean, we were talking about how...
he said ready.
They
Hey,
did ready.
yep, they love their ready. And,
I
like,
like
Dino
this
Thunder was a
morphing
good-looking
sequence.
show, too, but I feel like they learned a lot from that and coming to this.
Yeah. And I haven't seen Mystic Force, so I don't know if that looks good or not.
That was some great voice sync there. What is your point, Dr. Bang?
No!
So, speaking of, what was I talking about earlier? Battlestar Galactica, and this predates that, but if you go, the 2000 show, but if you go watch that show, Edward James Olmos reminds me a lot of Doggy Kruger.
Oh, okay. I do want to watch that. That's one on my list.
Oh, that was racist.
Out! I love some of his delivery.
Yeah, I love how self-righteous he gets.
How are you even able to pick that up?
Because he's the size of a small building.
He has like, he can barely like, he has all this stuff around his hands.
Yeah, Jason, I feel like they're trying to do the same kind of like tragedy and pathos with him that they do with Magna Defender.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Except Kruger doesn't have a kid.
I wish he did though, because then we get to see a little Doggy Kruger, like
Yeah.
we got to see the little Magna
Little
Defender.
Magna Defender is awesome.
That is Pete Power Rangers right there.
Yes.
One of the downsides of this being a cop-themed season is I think the Zords kind of suck.
Do we like the Zords in any Disney season though? Or at least do we?
I think
love
the RPM one.
Zords.
Well, I like the base 3 Dino Thunder ones.
Except I wish they weren't Power Tool themed.
And I think the RPM ones are really funny.
Yeah, the RPM. Yeah. And the Jungle Fury one isn't great either. Although, Jungle Fury does have the best, like, Zord fights.
Oh, see, there's Boom.
Because they're color commentated.
And I
Tyler, that
like the
giant
ninja-
car has a sword.
And I like the Ninja Storm Zords.
I don't even remember what they looked like, and we just watched that show.
I'll never forget the Thunder Zord ones now because Cap kept calling them the Beetleborg vehicles.
Everybody's so angry in this episode.
Well, you know, you're walking down the street and you're grabbed by a couple people. I'd be
Yeah,
angry
and her
too.
acting's better because she, like, noticed that they were coming and didn't just let them kidnap her. Wow,
No,
that was cool. That was awesome.
She kind of fills the same role Billy does in Zeo, and I think it's just Zeo actually, where she's like tech support. She's great.
Well, and she's actually like Haley from Dino Thunder more fleshed out.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you.
Like that's what she should have been.
Yeah. This show also does a ranger that never unmorphs.
Did they just steal this robot dog from Doctor Who?
That's Rick.
This looks better than the Doctor Who one, if you can't believe it.
Yeah.
Not in the CGI part. That was a
The
weird to
slow
be
motion,
No.
No.
Kal-El, no.
Kal-El, no. Dun dun dun.
Jayson, I'm on the edge of my seat.
No.
I also don't love the SPD theme. I like the visuals in the opening, but I don't love the actual theme.
Oh wait, what?
It's
Oh, I
alright.
like it fine. What's better, Jayson?
Yeah.
Does the Power Rangers official channel not have?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, it should.
What do you mean?
It doesn't.
The official Power Rangers channel is missing this episode, apparently. We found it
Shadow
on...
Part 2, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, are you looking at it on their channel?
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess
You need a link?
Need to actually
Yeah.
go to the playlist.
Okay.
Weird.
No, I find it really hard to find stuff unless you just go to the playlist.
Yeah, well, usually it being a part 2, it just comes up next, but it didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
So freaking weird. Okay, hold on, everybody. We'll be right there. No, not Wild Force.
Oh,
Power
no.
Rangers flying higher.
You know, there's so much Power Rangers, and yet we're all sitting around going, it's so sad they're not making anymore.
John, have you seen Wild Force?
A few episodes. I don't know. That show just kind of bores me. That's
Yeah.
never been my favorite.
I agree with you.
I like Forever Red, but
Well, yeah.
Matthew, I'm loving the more fights in this. Some of that stunt work with Kat at the end was phenomenal.
I think
That
you mean more
that
phenomenal.
spin flip thing she does, it's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? We're
Yep.
gonna do one more, and Jayson promises to collapse on camera. Here we go.
Yep.
This is Shadow Part 2 of SPD, and we're gonna get in it. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. Previously on
'Cause-
Power Rangers. No!
God,
I
no.
haven't seen any episodes of it. Just like I know what happens in some of the Sentai's since they stopped adapting it. Some of that stuff is nuts, and I want to see how we made that work. Like there's a cop and robbers themed Sentai. I want to see what we did with that.
Yeah, it would be really enlightening to go through some of that.
Yeah.
I feel like those shows would be a lot of us going, what? Huh? What? I disagree with John. I like this theme a lot. And I like it a lot
That's
better
fair.
than Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
It is better than Ninja Storm.
It's one of my favorites. I don't know if it's my favorite, but
This is also one of the better intros too. It's weird how comic booky it is.
yeah.
No, the actual visuals are amazing. Oh no.
The what's funny about the comic book thing is they actually did that for the first like 6 episodes of the show. There's like a comic book thing, and then they just stopped doing it.
What do you mean by a comic book thing?
There's
What
like
was it?
Transitions between like panels.
Oh, weird.
Between scenes, yeah.
I don't even remember that.
And like the pilot does that.
Tyler says this theme is badass. Take that, John.
Oh. Dino Thunder and I'm blanking now. Dino Thunder's theme is better.
What are you trying to think of, John?
I don't know. I was trying to think of another Disney theme, but the only other one I kind of like is the RPM one, and that one's also not amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than the other version that they were going to do.
Yeah, what's sad is Mystic Force has just an okay theme, and then Wasserman did a Mystic Force theme that was better.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the Mystic Force theme on them. However, it is better than the Operation Overdrive theme.
Yes, it is.
That might be the worst thing ever.
You know what, though?
Rangers
At least
looking for
that's
the
a not
theme
very
park,
good
so.
show with a not very good theme. Like, it all goes together. We're flashing back to this again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his wife got captured.
Yeah.
Now it's Stargate.
That's his big arc for the season.
Yeah.
Does he get her back?
If no, she died.
Oh, she just straight up died. Well, it's Power Rangers. He could think she's dead, and then it turns out she's not. We do that kind of crap all the time. I figured we found her, and then her snout takes up the entire frame.
I'm trying to remember if they even get her back. I don't think so.
Cap, do you want me to spoil it? Because I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
can you? Because
I'm fine with that.
it's been forever.
He finds her in the finale.
See,
Okay.
I knew it.
Yeah, I thought I remembered
Jason's over
that.
here going, "You idiot! She's obviously dead. It's Power Rangers."
Well, when he said that, I was like, wait a minute. Is he just saying that to, like, throw Cap off?
Yeah.
Wow, he's playing 3D chess with me again.
Yeah.
See, Piggy's awesome.
Boy, we worked hard on these sets, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're in like SPD Chinatown or something. I'm kind of with Jason. This guy's obnoxious.
I don't know if you have this, but he kind of seems like a DS9 character.
Yeah, a little bit. And he sounds like the broker from Guardians.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with this if Ronan is involved. You're right, because that's that scene when Yondu's like, "Huh, blah, 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 blah."
Yeah.
That's my favorite scene.
Wow, you quoted my favorite scene. Blah, 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 blah.
It was truly Gunn's best writing.
Yeah, he had to memorize that phonetically.
No, wasn't that?
I want to see that on a script.
What wasn't the script like actually dialogue and then?
And then he made that up on.
Yeah.
He
just started doing
improvised
that?
it. I think maybe so.
I think that was an improvised thing.
So I wonder what the actual script said.
Last thing I want to say on that is, Cap, you sounded like a putty from Mighty Morphin, which is amazing.
I was a putty slowed down. Okay,
There is. I found this completely
Hey,
on
John?
accident.
That did
Yeah.
not look better than Doctor Who. You're full of crap if you say it did.
Wait, why was that CG'd? You have the dog.
They just couldn't figure out how to make it walk into a room and topple over. That was amazing. Did you see that, John? He just walks in and goes, boom.
Somebody did make one of those like 10-hour video loops of just the putty noises. It's amazing. I love the putties.
That robot dog walked in. It was like a mobile.
I love just all the random growls and stuff that Kruger does.
I just keep waiting for Doggy Kruger to take out his anger about the loss of his wife on the Rangers. Because I feel like he just barks at them all the time. Oh, now we know why he's constantly pissed off.
Well, yeah. But that's kind of why he's acting like this, is because he's being overprotective.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he growls a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He's got such a cool sword.
Yeah.
That's such a cool shot.
Boy, that's your money shot for this episode. That was cool.
It is.
Pretty cool.
That's like in any movie when it's like a guy in front of an American flag.
Hey, John, what's he going to pull out of here? Is he going to get the octagonal key?
Yeah. Well, he's got to go down to the caves.
And there's that freaking ringing in his ears that just won't stop.
I don't know.
Well, and see, that's where he gets misled, because he thinks it's the cave, but it's just somebody it's just that villain down the street with a dog whistle.
I don't know. I love this Megazord.
Okay, I'm going to say something you're not going to like, Jason.
Yeah.
But especially that first shot we got of it.
Yeah.
Shake the camera. Especially that first shot we got of that Megazord. It looked like generic dollar store Megazord to me. Like, it doesn't even look like a Power
It's a
Rangers
police.
thing.
It has to be police themed.
No, I get that. And I mean, like, it looks more like a real Megazord.
It has
close-up
giant
shots.
freaking handcuffs.
It's got giant handcuffs?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
No, the Megazord itself is pretty good. It's the Zords themselves just are kind of
No,
lame, but that's what
true.
you're stuck
It's
with
so
the
bulky.
the theme.
It's just a bunch of police cars. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that shot where they had all the Zords going down the street, I was like, yeah, release our toys. Get out the remote control cars, everybody.
Here it comes.
Oh my
What
God.
I really like is later on when you get because they're kind of
He is Magnet
their
Offender.
version-
Yeah.
Yeah. Their version of like the Super Dino mode is SWAT mode, and it actually looks really cool and makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't have foam rubber that bounces around?
No. The funniest thing with it though is
Look
they
at
get
his
little
eyes!
mouth microphones.
Look at his giant eyes! This is the best.
You're talking to a big truck.
This is an awesome speech.
Tyler says, I do remember this being awesome. It's pretty neat. Get him. The growling is so good. Kruger thinks he's so intimidating. He's like, "Arr."
But his eyes, they don't move. Those horrible yellow eyes.
It's really interesting just how close his animatronics are and like how close his facial expressions are to 1990 Ninja Turtles, and particularly what they look like in 2.
I can see that.
He's still growling.
Arr. Is this the first time he morphs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say ha. He's like,
Well, that's what he got out of the box.
Oh, okay.
You got the morph.
Sure. It wasn't the octagonal key?
The big like joke with this is how does he fit in that suit?
Yeah, no, it
The
doesn't
fire
make any sense at all.
the black as well.
This is also one of the coolest suits in Power Rangers.
Yes.
It's so good.
This was a lot of fun to paint in the board game, and
and
hard
that's such a
too.
good job, too.
That was a tough miniature. And there's actually two. There's a variant, so I painted this twice. There's one with the helmet and one without the helmet, so you get to paint the actual dog face.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Me and Hayden played some of that fighting game they released a few years ago. He's really fun in that.
He is.
Although I have found my favorite is Eric and the yellow Mega Force Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about this business where they count down where he takes out all the foot soldiers. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like everything about his intro episode is awesome.
All of the innovations they did with the show, it's so cool. This is an inspired choice. It's kind of a fun way to add to a Sentai scene.
Yeah.
And once again, you gotta wonder what the context was for this in the Sentai.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know if I can get through that Sentai with their Kruger mask.
Yeah, we gotta show Cap that mask. It's amazing.
I think you've seen that. What that looks like.
I don't remember.
It's horrible.
I love that I'm actually buying this count, too. Like, they really counted this. Maybe he took out more than
He
it
took
said.
out more than one.
Yeah, there's one bit there.
I like that they're falling faster than the timer can keep the counter
Yeah,
can keep up with.
That was so cool. That's gotta be, like, top 10 Ranger action scenes, right?
Yes.
Full power!
So I'm not...
Okay, I thought they said girl power, and I'm really glad that's not what it was, because it was the yellow and the pink, and they said full power, but I heard girl power, and... Girl power! Tyler says this is what Jim Gordon's batsuit should have looked like. Yeah, over
not
what it
wrong.
actually was.
No, because I was a big fan of Snyder's Batman run, and the first look we got at that, I dropped it.
Dude, it was rough. There's some okay stuff in that arc, but the weird thing is, it's all with amnesified Bruce Wayne, which should have been the worst stuff in it. That was the stuff that worked.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I
That's
was
insane.
interested in the Batman Superman book at the time because that book reflected both of their status quo changes.
Oh, did it? I've never read that.
She's just inside.
Yeah,
of
because
stuff.
you had the mech suit Batman, and that was at the time Superman went back to like the shirt and jeans look.
Yes.
I don't love how that book looked, but I was curious to see how that.
It was but a full power, damn you. I can't fire. Why can't you? Oh my god, what is he shooting out of his back? I don't know, but it just exploded a lot. No, doggy!
I live for Power
God,
Ranger
no.
explosions.
How far is it before we get the Cat Ranger morph?
The Cat Ranger morph is about halfway through. Because this is, what, 30 episode season?
Maybe 40? Is it 30?
I can check. It's 38.
38.
So
So
say,
it's
I-
about halfway through.
I thought these were close to 40. So I was wrong earlier when I said this was close to halfway through. This is still in the first section.
I think it's still... I think Cat Ranger is still before Omega Ranger.
More counting.
No,
Is
I don't
it?
think so.
Is
But
it
they
after-
only do the Cat Ranger for one episode.
Right. But
But no, that's after Omega. I'm like
is Sam in that episode?
80% sure.
I couldn't remember.
Maybe. It kind of runs together, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Nicholas Bodo asks if I've been reading Absolute. I have read the first 7 or 8 issues of Wonder Woman, which I loved.
It's great.
And then the first 5 or 6 issues of Batman, which I thought was really funny. I don't know if I like it, but it was fun to read.
I've come around and I just like it, I think.
I'm so excited that the Absolute Wonder Woman writer is the one doing the Buffy reboot. Maybe they'll get it right this time.
What's weird is I've heard, and I haven't read anything else, I've heard bad things about her before the Wonder Woman book. So I don't know how true that is. I should read her other stuff. Because, yeah, I'm really excited about her on Buffy also. Just based on Wonder Woman. I'm going to have to go back and buy those in singles. That art is just
I gotta see what else she's done. Oh, that art
lost.
is killer. Give me an Absolute Supergirl book.
I don't know. There's something kind of unfortunate about that shot. I don't know. I don't know how I felt about where that sword was being held.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
It's 1 a.m. Joe, what I've never understood about with Power Rangers is, and maybe this is more of a Mighty Morphin thing than later, but monsters that will explode, but then they're still alive later.
listen, we need all of the explosions that we can get.
It's like, I just watched you die. Oh, that explosion was for show? Is that in your power set? You explode?
Well, remember
Why?
in RPM, it's a discharge of power.
Oh. Well, that makes sense when it's behind the suits, not when the monster itself blows up. I love how Power Ranger fans, including myself, can't stop talking about the most superficial thing they've ever enjoyed.
Did
So
she
we
just call
talk
Kruger-
and
This
talk
is
about
something-
this.
This is something I really like that sets the season apart. Is their morphers are also like it detects if they're guilty or innocent of the crime they're being charged for.
Yeah, I've always questioned the morality of this. Because it feels like the SPD police are just kind of like judge, jury, and executioner. Like, do they get a trial? Just like, oh, you've been
Yeah,
judged
that
guilty.
morpher gives them a trial. And it's not like they're killing them; they just put them in prison.
Well, no, I get that, but you still need due process.
It is their due process is the morpher. It's fine.
I'm glad we can trust that.
Yeah.
It's
doesn't
better.
feel
Listen,
dystopian
it's
to
better
you?
than the Flash, where he just puts people in that
Okay, but to
Star
be
Labs
fair,
basement,
he did
and we
just
never
kill
hear
him.
from them again. No, he's in
Wait.
the card.
How did he?
See,
Huh?
he exploded, but there he is. We just saw it happen.
Wait.
Yeah.
How did
see,
he
he's
do
fine.
that? He did that with his sword.
She just said "go doggy," and there was something kind of weird and creepy about that. Did you see him just like go into a samurai movie for like a minute and a half?
I love shots like that where it's clear that the characters are saying something, so they just have the actors say whatever, even if they're all saying the same thing.
The best stuff is the lines that they'll write for Rita Repulsa to try to fit the stuff that actress is saying.
Yeah.
Like the Sentai actress will just open her mouth for a second, and then Rita will just randomly go, "Yeah," like just to fit something in there. It's great. Yeah, he's obnoxious. He's like nobody's favorite game show host.
Why is it Why does it just change to CG?
I don't know, but MCU's following the same kind of rule set.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say I've underestimated the enemy.
I've underestimated the enemy.
Like
Is
this is some of the best stuff in
Is
the
he
show.
talking to himself?
Yeah.
But the problem that I have with this is he's just like every other Power Rangers villain. He says this. We're only 13 episodes in. He's going to continue to do the same thing for the next 20 episodes.
Yeah, it's cool though.
What?
Oh.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Is he gonna make a copy machine?
Now let's see you actually eat something with that prosthetic on your head.
Yeah, good luck. No, now I'm preoccupied. This is supposed to be a tender moment. I just want to see you drink something.
Drink it.
Drink it! Do it! Yeah.
Oh.
Yes!
They all spit it out, and he's like, I can't actually drink in this. Wasserman did this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw you, John. The song's great.
Oh.
It's even a Wasserman song.
Oh.
Nicholas Bodo, thanks for being
Well,
here, man. Yeah, we're all gonna go to sleep. We're done.
Yeah, have a good night, Nick. Nicholas.
Yeah, I thought John was just gonna leave. Yeah, have a good
Bye,
night, click.
click.
John, this is fun, buddy.
No, I had a lot of fun. I'm excited for part 2 just because that'll be mostly stuff that I don't know.
We'll get real surprised by stuff.
Yeah, because I think from what's left, the only show that I know of that is RPM.
Yeah, and I've seen a little Jungle Fury. That's got a really good pilot.
Jungle Fury is
Cool.
awesome.
And
Can't wait to do the samurai stream.
yeah, and I'm sure I've seen some Mystic Force somewhere, but I don't remember
Their
it at
command
all.
center is a comic shop.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, cool.
And then it's a pizza place in Jungle Fury.
Yeah. And Jungle Fury has a good cast. Mystic Force is hit and miss. Hit or miss with the cast.
Well, Jason, thanks for sticking around this look.
Yeah.
We got to go to bed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sure appreciate it. I don't know when we'll come back with the next stream. It'll just be a night that John and I can both be here together, and hopefully Jason.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get you back too. But we'll try to do it in the not too distant future. In the meantime, I was Captain Logan. We had Jason and we had John.
Hello or goodbye.
You did it again.
One of the two.
We appreciate you. And John and I will try to do more Smallville in also somewhat soon.
Yeah.
See you later, folks. Bye, everybody.
We got to see the adventures of Clark.
Clark!
Clark.